All right. Hello, captains of big slate of warships. This is the Stig. Cool. Oh wow, 2 people. I should always say when I'm going live because I sit here for like 48 minutes and I'm waiting for everybody and I'm like, if I start right off the bat without telling anybody, then I'm going to be talking about all this information that no one's going to hear because they're going to come in probably later. Or would they watch the video later? And then never mind. That didn't make any sense. That was the worst intro ever. Anyway, so today Dunkirk came out. Beautiful ship. I'm going to get smacked in the comment section. Well, for the people who do comment. But, the French are he's, but all the ships are she. So I'm going to end up saying she or it. And I don't like saying it. I just want to say she. But, it is what it is. So today's essentially some playtesting with the Dunkirque in Charles Martel. I can't remember. You don't do RT. You don't say the RT. And I haven't been practicing. But I'm going to go over a mild little commander setup here and do a playtest with both of them and go over strengths and weaknesses, what to consider, what to look for, why you should buy this, why you shouldn't, all that fun stuff. And no one also has the Charles Martel, and it's actually, I applied for the super tester, and it says on there, list 3 of your favorite ships, and I actually put Charles Martel on there. I think it's actually one of the best cruisers in the game, to be honest. I mean, it's brand new. It's been out for a week. It's tier 7. Everybody freaks out. It's the new ship syndrome. But Charles Martel, it's brutally good. So first and foremost, I know it may be annoying, but it's fun at least to go over details because you want to see gameplay and stuff, especially being live and if I get my ass kicked or not. But I'm going to go over the setup really quickly with the 2 of these just so you see what I'm working with. And, if you don't have the commanders, you can see, what the setup could be in the future, or maybe you can change it. Maybe, you can tell me your settings. Maybe I'll change to yours. Who knows? But here we go. So for Dunkirk, we got Roberto. That's, he's French, but whatever. I don't know. Is it just Robert in French? I don't know. Anyway, we got Gizard. So this guy's a total badass right off the bat. I don't think I've gone over a live stream with him. Oh, also, really quickly, first and foremost, I know there's only a few people watching, but I just wanted to say before I get started, my Bismarck video has absolutely been blowing up. And for those of you who have commented, thumbs up it, watched it, got something out of it or didn't, whatever. The point is, I just want to say I'm very grateful for everyone to have done that. I mean, the video's blowing up. I almost have 5,000 minutes watched on that video. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and it's helping me, in the grand scheme of things, literally mathematically become it makes me closer to becoming a CC, and that's my ultimate goal. It's not about money. It's not about getting sponsored, about, free crap. I just want, I love this game and I love doing this stuff, and I just want to be a community contributor. So all of you who have helped watch my videos, especially the Bismarck video that is blown up, and thank you. So videos on the Dunkirk, Charles Martel, so many of them are coming in the future, but thank you. So, okay, right back to this. So Robert Gizard, base trait already is, look at this, increase your battleship's AP penetration. He's just a badass for every other battleship right off the bat. And in a few games, he's going to be level 10. Yeah, so that'll be 3.3%. The build can go so many different ways with him, and it keeps going back and forth. But right off the bat, you have this epic range for the guns, +6, precision is +3, which is fantastic, especially when I talk about the Dunkirk in-game with with the dispersion. It's a little brutal, but this helps a lot. The risk of catching fire +10, it's terrible, but it is what it is. I mean, the benefits are all there. And you got, what is that? The traverse speed, 0.6 degrees per second, is what it is. I keep trying to switch between both of them. Gyrating drill bits is amazing. The AP shell damage at +6% is brutal on the battleships. For any of those that you've unlocked already, if you got them from crates, and even with Dunkirk, it's amazing. The -7% is terrible, and that's why I took it off, especially for what the Dunkirk actually does. Because when you see it, you need her speed. You need its speed. It's very important, so that's why I took it off. But yeah, Megalomania, I think it's the best perk in the game. Absolutely fantastic. It's unbelievably brutal. And I mean, you lose your maximum HP, but who cares? Look at that. You got, even at rank 14, which will be 3 of 4 ranked up. It only has negative 5% HP, and the reload time is negative 7.5, and the detectability is 18.75. That's insane. Absolutely crazy. And then reaching out, main guns +1. Like I said, in the next few games when I get when I do the premium supplies, I'll rank them up to 10. So that'll be at 2%, and then you have the amount of HP recovered, your standard, legendary build, but that +3% works out a lot. Then you got Cunningham. Yes, everybody's favorite, which I still need to level up because he's only 2.5%, but as you'll see with the Dunkirk, you definitely need, you're going to need precision, okay? So I'll play the game with the Dunkirk first. It's a little setup with him, and then we'll do Charles Martel next. So, in Tier 5 is what it is, but I just put aiming systems mod on there. And it's, it's unfortunate. I always hate this. The torpedo tube thing, it's just, I wish there was like an aiming systems mod 1.5. Where they take out the torpedo speed, like the traverse speed, and maybe more dispersion or more in the secondaries, because it's such a waste, and I don't know. I just think there should be another option, but it is what it is. So there's that. And then we got damage control, which you kind of need, especially since I'm at plus 10%, I believe is what it is, for catching fire. But if you actually, for those of you who are going to do a build where if you have Jujard and you do the risk of fire and flooding the negative %, I would actually, if you want like a super safe build, you can put the damage control on, or with its rudder shift, if you have steering gears mod 2, the ship is going to be super brutal because this baby can turn like crazy. Her turning radius is terrible, but the ability for it to actually, turn is super fast. The rudder shift is insane. So you can do torp beats all day, but we'll see if I fall on my face with it or not. But here we go. Start it off. And my dog's in the background chewing crap, and hopefully you don't hear her. All right. Straight. I've only played, I think, about 8 matches with it. 2 on straight. I was actually, the last game I played on this, I was doing fantastic and like an idiot with map awareness. I got torped by a destroyer, and I don't know how it came to where I was at. But anyway, so we'll see how good this is real life playing, trying to pay attention and win and talk about it. But so when you actually watch videos of the Dunkirk, especially on PC, the reviews are brutal, and it's understandable because the ship gets up-tiered on PC like crazy. And actually on Legends here, I think it's in a really good spot. If it's at Tier 6, if you're getting that type of matchup, it's not that bad, to be honest. You just have to watch out for the ships, like Colorado, Warspite, Bayern, with the 15-inch shells, because they can actually go right through your bow armor, and that's not good. So, but any other ship with less than 15-inch guns, you can bow tank all day. It's pretty amazing. And like an idiot, I'm live, I should know this. I think New Mexico is 15? 14? I can't remember. Whatever, is what it is. But I'm gonna try to shut up just a little bit, because I gotta super concentrate and not fail and look like an idiot. Oh, but look at, oh my god. So let's see dispersion. Look at that dispersion. Oh my god. So actually, for those of you who don't know, in real life, the dispersion of this ship, the guns, when one turret fires, the guns do not all fire at the same time. They fire separately, but very close together. Like where you can't tell, obviously. But the force generated of the shells coming out of the turret actually kind of like, I don't know a word, maybe like wobbles the other shells when they're like right when they're leaving the turret. So the dispersion in real life was actually terrible as well. So I don't know if that's and look at that dispersion, it's fantastic. So I keep finding it hit or miss. It's really weird, and I'm still learning. This is the 9th, 10th game I think with it, but for those who love playing Iowa, this is bow tanking all day, and I don't really like playing that way, but you can last quite a long time. So it's very suggested. Do not go broadside in do not go broadside in the ship. And this is actually the very first time right there I got my turret disabled. And of course, it would be live. And that's the worst thing in this ship, other than going broadside, is having your turret taken out. So that's one. If that probably happens again, the turret's going to be blown off completely. And that would not be a good day. Those are really, for me personally, those are the two downfalls, are being broadside and having bad map awareness and getting your turret disabled like that. Because, you have 100% of your guns facing forward, but if one of them gets taken out, you have 4 guns, which is, it's still enough. But when you take account of the dispersion, it's wonky, man. It's really wonky. Oh, hello and welcome. Hey, look at a papa, yes. There you go. I never look over at the side. But hello, everyone. Yes. And so I'm going to keep saying this, but I appreciate everybody watching. Because for me, it's the middle of the day here. I'm in Illinois, in the States. And all you people could be doing all, other things, important things. So, but you actually take the time out, to watch. And I appreciate that. I don't care if it's 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 hours. But, I do appreciate it. Plus, we're learning together, right? Because some of you may or may not want this ship. Some of you are interested. Some of you have it. Some of you have it and hate it. Some of you have it and love it, But we're just doing a real-world test, trying to pay attention and talk at the same time without a script. It's a little freaking scary. But, I don't know. This ship's a tank. It's definitely worth it. And like I said, being up-tiered, I think it's totally fine. Oh, my God. Are you serious? It's crap. Like I said, it's never happened. Any game I've ever played with this, in the past, 8 games, I've never had a turret be disabled in 2 shots. It just got smacked right there. And it's crazy because the actual front plating, the front armor plate of the turrets it's pretty damn thick. I can't remember the number. I didn't write it down yet. But it's able to bounce. So, they have to hit you at a really precise spot to knock out your turret. But then again, it's also more common than you think. So I don't know. But anyway, going on with the ship while I'm waiting, because I'm not going to be like an idiot and going out in the open there. Just a nice, safe distance where I need to get away if I can, hopefully. But, so the other thing about this ship, the secondaries are terrible, as everybody else says. I think they're fine. You just can't play it like a regular battleship, And if you want to play it like a regular battleship, you're going to be disappointed. It's simple as that. But my first game with this, man, there he is. Let's see. My first game with this. What? What? Are you serious? Hold on, I'm watching this replay because it's a little slow. Are you serious? Oh my God, they all missed. Yeah, I'm doing a great thing. Yeah, buy the ship. It's really precise. Crap. I showed you my build. It's pretty damn precise, so that's ridiculous. There's no way that it shouldn't happen. God. Anyway, back to the secondaries, okay? So, the secondaries only work when your butt is facing an opponent. But it's good for when you need to hide behind an island because you need to be in a corridor. You need to be a straight on all the time, okay? So if a DD or a cruiser comes around and launches torps, your secondaries are going to be smacking them. And they're only, I think they're 4.8 kilometers with my build, which is terrible. And there's not that many, but, they're, there's not many of them, as a single turret, but there's, you can see in the back there's multiple in just a few turrets, but they fire pretty damn quick, and they're really accurate. That first game I played, in about 10 to 12 seconds, I had about 20 to 25, 26 hits with the secondaries, and they did their job just fine. But like I said, you can't rely on them. It's as simple as that. You just can't. And this ship, that's one of its downfalls. It has that people give it a bad rap for, and I think it's, I don't know. I don't think the ship gets the love that it needs, Because, it's kind of like a Scharnhorst of sorts in the sense of you have to play it differently than what you assume. If you're coming into this and you don't know, oh my God, keep coming out. When you're expecting, it's a battleship, well, you can't play it like a battleship, Oh, that's a weird angle. But, okay, whatever. See, look at those butts. They're going like crazy. There's a perfect example right there. You don't have your rear turrets, but the secondaries go like crazy, man. Absolutely go like crazy. And I'm playing way too safe live. It's so hard to concentrate, play, and talk about the ship. And kill stealer. Oh no, whatever. All right, we should be clear on the side. Take him out. But I don't know. I love this ship. I think it's fantastic. I really do. Especially for tier 5. I think it's by far the most fun tier to play. You know, you got these ships that are intimidating, but they're not. You know, especially if you play tier 7 all the time. Oh. Ow. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, what a great live game. Well, I can guarantee you the Charles Martel game is going to be a lot more fun than this. I just hate, like, you know, normally during during a game like this on straight, I'll be in the Sharn and I'll just go right up the middle and I'll be like, "Bring it, you DDs! You think you're so cool? You just smack them! You just smack them!" You know what I'm talking about, all you Sharn players. So I have to be overly safe when playing live, you know, but depending on the situation, you know how it is. But what else about the guns? What are they? 330 millimeters in between, you know, the Sharn and, you know, your standard 380 millimeters. You know, I think they give plenty of punch. I've gotten so many Citadels against battleships already, you know, only in a few games. The fires are amazing. They're 35% right off the bat with HE. And I mean, the HE just by themselves hit hard, let alone, you know, the fire damage that they can accomplish. You know, it's kind of actually crazy. It's really fun. It's like a, you know, it's almost like having a King George at tier 5, essentially. But those guns, man, they smack. And the other thing, too, is since you have, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the highest velocity guns, so you can aim a little bit less out for when you're chasing destroyers. And you can actually melt destroyers in this ship. It's pretty fantastic. And here's one, and if I don't, I'm going to look like an idiot. Maybe we'll just do a kill steal, right? Hashtag kill steal. But look at that. And they all miss. Oh, they kill destroyers, man. Check this out. Full salvo misses as everybody leaves. Well, I mean, there you go. He was a small target, you know. All right. Let's do you know, we're gonna die here. Let's do a little push. Let's see the power. And Colorado, yeah, with those giant frickin' shells, go right through your bow armor. Oh, I'm the last hope. Great. That's cool. So, what? They're both terribly angled, and they're the two of the ships. Two of the only few who actually have the biggest shells who can penetrate while it's live. Fantastic. I want to get that cruiser, man. Switch to HE. And stay alive for a little bit here, maybe. Try to angle, get out of the Colorado's way. He should have about 2 salvos before I go behind the rock. Maybe 1. Oh, let's see. Oh, God. And, of course, he got the Fubuki, so never mind. He's going to take me out. All right, he just fired, so we're going to spin around and do a little rotate action. We're going to dodge these torps. Torp beat. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Beautiful. We're going to... Go, rudder, go! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I'm telling you, baby. Oh, yeah, should be torp dodging all day. I mean, we're going to die, but that was pretty epic. You know he's pissed. You know he's pissed. Well, we can't assume it's a guy, but... All right, come on. Got to be smart here. Oh, man, I just want to take out the... Actually, let's go forward and let the secondaries go. Put our butt to him, huh? Maybe we can get one more salvo off and try and get this Fubuki if we're lucky. Come on, baby. Come on! Okay, whatever. Come on. See, we could do some damage, right? I mean, that was just with HE against that Pensacola. What was that, 9,000 damage? But, you know, typical game of, you know, average team playing by yourself and it's live. But, so the results I've been getting consistently have been about 50 to 80,000 a game. So, I mean, that was a little, Yeah. There you go. Yeah, fantastic game. Look at. If I was on their team, I would have came in second to last with my points, but I'm first on our team. Just just goes to show you how crazy that was. But all right, Charles Martel time. So I'm gonna go over this quickly because I've gone over him a few times, but I just want to show you because he's almost maxed out. So we got Andre on Charles Martel. Base trait is negative 21.25. Epic, that's over 4 seconds of detectability time from after when you fire your main gun, since it's a 20-second window. That takes 4 seconds off, which is fantastic, in case you need to get away. We have the range at plus 10%. If you want to do a full fire build, you can get it up to 20% fire, which is insane. That's IJN cruiser status line, but instead I went with the range because I want this to be a long-range HE spammer that everybody hates. Sorry. Next, you have the other fire chance right there, so plus 3%. That adds on to the 20% total, but mine is at 18% fire, I believe. Next is main gun AP shell damage, the multiplier, and I mean, you can see already that's out of 3 of 4, plus 8%, plus 5%, up to plus 10, plus 6%. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Next, for fixated, you got plus 3 for precision, negative 3 for precision, yeah, plus 3, dispersion, negative 3%, up to plus 4, minus 4. And it depends on what kind of build you want to go. Like if you're super gutsy and you like getting in close with cruisers, I have a steering gears build on this, and if you put on steer clear, then it's super epic. I mean, the negative 4% with both the steering gear repair time and the rudder shift is insane. I mean, this baby, if you angle correctly and you know how to play cruisers, you're never going to hit this ship. I mean, it's crazy, even at tier 7 for how big it is. And then Andre is level 2 for legendary, so reload time is negative 5%, and oh my god, at legendary rank 3, it's negative 7. So I would just have to safely assume that at rank 4, it's going to be negative 9 or negative 10%. Excuse me. And that's insane because I got the reload time down to 8.4 seconds, I believe. But yeah, anyway, inspirations, precision, plus 2.5. Of course, got to have Scott on there. And then, Darius do Forney, whatever. He's okay. I should put either detectability build on here or put on, God, I forgot what else. Whatever. But I have him on here just for fire because I have main range on here at plus 10%. I don't have the fire chance, so I'm using Fournay just for the extra fire percentage. So with that, the build, Charles Martel, since I've only seen like 2 of them this week, I decided to choose Amy Systems Mod 1, of course, because it has all the 3. The main battery, traverse speed, it's got torps, the secondary range. Obviously never rely on secondaries for cruisers. And then I have steering gears, because if you play it correctly, you don't need damage control. And propulsion, it's recommended in the beginning of the game, especially when you're getting in a position. But I've been lucky enough almost every game I played with this ship where I'm not taken out in the beginning of the game, because I always go broadside. So I can go either with a wolf pack, or if I'm going to go with like a battleship, whatever, I'll hurry up and get in position. And that's really the only time where I'm truly broadside. So if you need to get in those positions as quickly as you can, then I would say use propulsion mod, but I haven't had a problem. And the steering gears is very important for when you're shooting and getting away from battleships. You need to angle correctly. So in conjunction with that, I put steering gears mod 3 on, of course, because those of you who play cruisers, if you have, for example, God, Moxie, you're so freaking loud, man. Hopefully you can't hear that. All the damn jingling. But steering gears mod 3 is amazing, especially for those of you who have, or if you don't know, like the New Orleans, not so much the Pensacola, but the New Orleans is insane when you have a steering gear mod set up like this. The thing just, I think I have mine down to like 2.9 or 3 seconds. It's crazy. Super, super fast, super crazy. Concealment. So this is where I've always been in a pickle, but this is how I go through it. So the French, obviously, they're long HE spammers. You're in Atlanta, essentially. So there's almost no reason to have concealment, because you almost want your presence to be known in these ships. It's kind of important. It's kind of like an intimidation factor. Plus, the amount you're literally firing. You have 3 203 millimeter turrets. So, and at 8.4 seconds, you're going to be constantly firing. So there's really no reason for concealment, even in the beginning of the map, because like you'll see when I play, you're either going to want to be with a wolf pack, you're either going to hide behind a highland, or you're going to hide behind a battleship. And most of the time, you're not going to get targeted because you're kind of hard to target, you know? So you're almost always going to be known, but, you know, it is what it is. So, and here's the little secret sauce right here, is main battery mod 3. You got the traverse speed negative 13%, which is terrible, but your reload time is at negative 12. Absolutely fantastic. Mother of God, that is a large truck that just went by. That was really loud. Anyway, so then I also have the artillery mod right here. So this is the other spicy thing. So the wood helps get down your reload time total. So you can see that right there, the 8.4 seconds, fantastic. The only negative is I don't have the hull yet, and the hull does actually quite a bit. And that's, I mean, look at that. Adds an extra 7,200 hit points and the AA mounts. It's fantastic. So that's the setup right now. You can see all the options and all the crap right there. But I'm going to go shut the door because my dog's being annoying and I don't know if this is picking it up. But yeah, I'm going to put it on mute, so give me a sec. And of course, the the new toy I get my dog. God, wow, this chair is like squeaky and farty sounding. Of course, the new toy I get my dog, she destroys right off the bat, so that's cool. Wow, this sounds like a lot louder. What in the world? Is that much of a difference when you close the door? But anyway, okay. We gotta be smart here. Alright. Let's see who we got. Alright. Actually, where are you going? Iowa, I swear to God, if you back up this far out, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm actually... Yeah, he hasn't seen us yet, but I'm gonna put... Yeah, there he goes. I mean, that's pretty good. My range right there, 17.5. 17.6 kilometers. 17.28. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm actually, for this, I do not like starting like this, and I hope this Iowa heads west over here. But I'm going to follow this Iowa the whole game. That is the secret sauce. You want to make sure you are not a target. You want to angle correctly, but you want to stay close. You know, because, I mean, if you put yourself in those shoes, you know, if you're the Bismarck and you're shooting at us, you know, if you have an Iowa and then if you have, you know, an angled cruiser, you're going to be more worried about the Iowa, even though you're, like, me, like, I'm in plain sight. So, and usually that's how I play, you know, if there's a battleship nearby. I mean, I have my islands, but these are really tall islands. So, I mean, you have to angle pretty far back, even though with the arcs are pretty good, but I don't like that. Of course, you, he backs up. But, unbelievable. Okay. No. Oh, my God. All right. Sonar on. There you go. That's why you put sonar on. And he's going to turn right into me. There we go. We're good, though. So, it's an amazing ship, but these games like this, and I mean, all Tier 7 games are like this, but this is like the ultimate game of chess, especially in this ship. You can't be selfish when playing cruisers in general, especially this ship. You always have to have some sort of support. So we got a cruiser, or we got a destroyer, and we got the Bismarck over there. Essentially by ourselves. I don't know what, you know, if you want to help, that'd be pretty cool. course, those all missed. But the spicy thing is the Charles Martel. When I play it, there's been a few games where I don't want to follow him. Do not want to be broadside to Torps in the Bismarck. See, that's a bad play. I mean, they got a great turning circle, and it's bad for me to be away from him. But God, and there's two of them.
Torpedoes, direct front.
That pisses me off.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Engine boost deactivated.
Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just to be safe, put some insurance out there. Should be able to get one more salvo off. Beautiful. Bismarck went with him, so we got some cover here. So you're just as stealthy as a destroyer. You have the ability to be spicy like that. But like I said, man, it's just a game of chess, I'm telling you. And you have to make sure that you're on top. Crap. Thought that'd be a good angle. We could just shoot above the island, wait for the, wherever that was. Was that an Akatsuki? I'm like hardcore paying attention, but I'm not. But, I don't know. Waiting for these ships to come out, everybody, especially on PC, because that's, you know, all you have to go off of, essentially, because no one posts anything for Blitz. And I don't even think there's Charles Martels on Blitz. I mean, I could be wrong, whatever. But, you know, everybody says the ships are kind of, you know, there's nothing really special about them. But, I don't know. There's like a new confidence level. And, of course, they're the Torps, thinking I'm an idiot. It's going to go around the other side of the island. But, they are special. They're very, very fun to play. And, I mean, the whole line is actually really good. The Eldry was fun. But I actually boosted to Charles Martel. I think I did like half the Eldry, but I just wanted to get this bad boy. Because it's brutal. It's an insanely good ship. It really is. And you can see the torp dodge right there. You have the ability to reload to 8.4 seconds, and I think with Andre you can get it down to maybe like 7.8, maybe 8 exactly. But it's a damn good ship. It really is. And this game isn't really proof, but you can get a lot of damage. You can get a lot of money in this ship, especially for tier 7. You'd be surprised. Come on, Bismarck. There we go. We got Mr. Destroyer. Light it up, baby. Show me where he's at. All I ask is that you don't come in front of this island and launch torps at me. God, but I hate playing on neighbors. I really do. This map is so frustrating. I mean, it's fun, but it's just... God, and they're pushing really hard towards the base. So here's the pickle. Do you go back and help support? Because you can't assume, you know, to trust them. You can't. You never can. And it's kind of unfortunate. You know, you have to wait for, like, ranked or something like that. But you have 1, 2... Oh, my God, you have a bunch of ships over there. And detected. Great. So now we have to take care of this destroyer. I don't want to waste it, but we're going to put sonar on. We're going to put engine boost on to be safe. Get ready to be all wiggly. But I have a feeling, from his point of view, he might try to go behind us. No, we're not. Oh, well, they might not be in the way. Might get him. Yeah. Crap. And there you have the Bismarck. Walking right into a trap. Yeah, that wasn't good. But let's get angled correctly. He's a little close for dodging correctly, but we'll see here. We want to stay out of range. The secondaries. his reload is. I'm in a bad spot right now. Try to do that. And then... There we go. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on. Get behind the island. Beautiful. These rear turrets aren't going to reload. Okay. It was a little scary. Okay. And detected, of course, again. Hopefully that Bismarck doesn't turn. He probably will. So I don't want to leave and then have him shoot me right in the frickin' ass. Alright. I'm try to hug this island and get out of here. The destroyer's either going to be here. He's either going to push up. Or he's going to be right there.
Fighter airborne.
There come the shots. Beautiful. Use that island to our advantage. Unfortunately, with his speed, God, we're still going to be, well, maybe we can get... I need to worry about the damn base. Ugh.
Deactivated. Protect the base.
In 5 minutes.
Come on, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. So stressful, man. Like, even playing this live, it's like, oh my god, the tension. And we're still going to lose. I highly doubt they're going to do anything. Yeah, look at all of them. See if he fired his shells.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Wait for him to fire. Come on, fire. Fire him. Okay, I guess I will turn then. Alright, works for me. Okay, we're kinda safe. That Iowa way out there.
Enemy cruiser detected.
So stressful. 30,000. Crap. Probably not even going to reach 160,000 credits. All right. See what I'm saying? This is like freaking chess, man. I mean, obviously, I can always do better, but when you get a team like that, it's like, oh my god. There's really not much you can do, and I hate playing games like that are live, you know? Because it's like, this is literally the safest way to be playing, you know? I mean, the safest way would be to go behind this island over here and come back around, but you can't. You have to try to help out the base, even though you're going to lose. But, you know, you don't want to turn and go broadside to the damn Bismarck and get smacked alive, you know? So, but we'll go back to the Dunkirk. But I did my job, what I was supposed to do, and I stayed alive. There was proof. There was proof. All right, yeah, of course, great. 11,000, fantastic. Unbelievable. All right, we'll go back to the Dunkirk here. See what we can do. I feel bad. It's like the most boring live stream ever. But then again, you just, you know, it's live streaming. You're just playing games. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, as long as you do your job, play your part, is what it is. But so anyway, I'd have to say, you know, if you're, wow, that's like the weirdest burp. You know, if you're looking for not necessarily an ultra credit, you know, farmer, but a fun ship that's different, and if you have a good French commander, I mean, Dunkirk is it's pretty awesome. And I mean, my name before this was the Cruiser Hunter. You know, I love hunting cruisers, and that's exactly what the ship does. It's essentially a really spiced up version of a Grafspy. So, I mean, that's essentially what it is. It actually almost feels the same in terms of rudder shift and all that crap. So, but it's fun. It's a really fun ship. And let's see. You always want to defend your base, and there is no way I'm going broadside, so we're probably going to be sitting here the entire time. So I'm going to back up, and I'm going to push towards this island. Well, actually, let's just push towards it, you know, but then you want to be safe because you got all the destroyers going, and, you know. Stream is good. Woo! The stream's good. I love it. Thank you. All right. And I just realized I'm at high explosive, which isn't bad, you know, when you got 35%, but much rather have a P on. Just make sure I'm angled. Hopefully I don't get detected because you have a stupid detectability radius with this ship because it's considered a battleship when it's a big-ass heavy cruiser, essentially. You know, I never played the hood, but I assume this is essentially what the hood is like, but the hood with more armor, I guess. Because this is essentially, I mean, it moves like a heavy cruiser. It does not move like a battleship at all. I mean, it's even faster than my tricked out Sharn build, you know, and that's, you know, when I play the Sharn, it's pretty spicy. You can move all over the place. And I don't like this angle, but I'm, hurry up and get in there. I'm going to do a little turn. Launch our plane. We're going to chill with these three, and hopefully we all stay together, because that'd be nice.
All forces, protect the base. Hold the base by enemy.
Okay. We're just going to kind of chill. Talk about bedtime stories. All right. So it looks like they're attacking and defending, and no one's really in the middle, which is not fun. Maybe Mr. Byron will be gutsy and come through here? Requesting support? Wait, no. What? Why are you requesting support? You freak? You need to help people out. Yeah, exactly. The dude who calls you. He needs help, my guy. Maybe I should just be gutsy and just go straight right through here, you know? Which is definitely the dumbest thing to do. I mean, I want to do it. And I probably will, but you get the Bayern, you know, with its 15-inch shells. Yeah. You know, I would bow tank. I'd get literally right here and then just get destroyed.
Teammate, I need your support.
Oh, my God. What a pickle to be in. Right.
Teammate, I need your support. Teammate, I need your support.
See, but that dispersion's not that... never mind. It's actually pretty bad. It's actually pretty bad. See, what you know what I'm saying? Like, I look like an idiot, but what am I supposed to do, you know? It's like... I mean, you're supposed to defend, but this isn't like a Sharn, you know, with your turtleback armor, and you can just swing around the island. Fine. Just gonna go backwards. You always gotta defend your base first and foremost, anyway. Number one, like, literally every time on this map. Always defend the base. Because the good thing is, even if this, you know, the enemy flag, we get wiped out, at least we're still here defending our base, and they have to come to us, you know? But probably by that time, you know, clock runs out, and, you know, it's just, you lose by that. But this is boring. I can't believe anybody's watching this right now. It's literally the worst position to be in the map. This is so boring. Okay, we're going to turn around. And we're going to bow tank here. Because, of course, no one, you know, spawned in the middle, of course. Or maybe they only spawn on domination. I don't know, but that's ridiculous. Okay, now they're all coming here. Or maybe they're just watching the... I don't know. Eventually, they're going to come over here. They're going to wipe them out.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then they're just going to come across. And I'm going to be left alone. So now it's like, do I stay? You know, I can't mathematically put the odds of do I stay or not.
Enemy team has taken the lead.
Look at that. God, we're getting wiped out. I'm so sorry for all you watching. I'm gonna bow tank. Just be safe here. It's gonna stay back, shoot over the island. That's what the ship does. I mean, you're essentially a support ship. That's how you have to play it. But You know, we'll see what we can do. Wow, this version's bad. Okay. I take it there's a cruiser over there. I swear to God, I'm probably going to lose the game with like 9,000 damage and everyone's going to delete me forever. And of course. Yep. It's going to be a bad game. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. See that? Fantastic. I got literally the entire team coming my way, shooting at me from each direction. Unbelievable. I can't believe I'm live streaming right now. I mean, that's cool. There you go. There's proof for smacking destroyers, right? See, and now I'm... Oh, God, this is terrible. I can't believe this. This is why all the other cool YouTubers record everything and barely post live streams. I mean, Mr. Bull does. That's pretty epic. I love when that happens, but it's just so hard, man, you know? Especially when you're playing by yourself. Yeah, one fire is what it is. Try to bounce as much from the Bayern as we can, but then we got that York over there. Unbelievable. Look at our team. Like, are you serious right now? Yo, when rank comes up, PS4 people add me. Because I want to kick ass and win, you know? Play as a team. It's pretty fun. I like playing like a team, you know? Because then you can win. And then you can, you know, strategically, you know, get your crap ready. You know? And win. Have fun. Yeah, that's my jam. Not this. This is a bunch of crap. I can't believe I'm live streaming this. Real life YouTuber gets mutilated. And I got the most viewers during this terrible game. Alright, you try to tort me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go forward, throw off his torps just a little bit. We're gonna have the secondary smack the York, do some damage to him, and then we're gonna try to smack the Bayern. No, we're not. We're gonna be a cruiser hunter, like this literally says. Sail right in towards the Bayern. So look at that. How am I gonna angle? You got torps, and you got his idiot. His little ass, of course. Probably already launched his torps. Oh, there you go. You got Mr. Destroyer.
Direct front.
And then we sailed the Bayern's going to get the biggest broadside ever, but I want to take these guys out. Are you serious? I didn't take him out? Bayern's going to kill me with a Citadel. Yeah, fire your torps right at me. Come on, hurry up, load, so I can go right through him. Close. You know, why not? I still got 12 secondaries. What a great game. 2 destroyers left, and I got 4 battleships. Fantastic. Alright. We're going back to Charles. Hey, Charles, is that you? Is that Charles, man? That was terrible. That was like the worst. That wasn't even a joke. And that was like worse than a dad joke. Anyway, we're going back to Charles Martel. Alright? We're going back. We're going to do this. Because it's a fun ship. And that last game sucked again, too. You know, like most games that most people play. So I don't know how people get... I mean, my win percentage is, I think, at 58%. And I don't know how these people get anything higher than, like, 65 or whatever. Because I'm like, you literally have to be... Like, you literally have to carry every game. And it's not even if you're a good player. Because, you know, I'm like above average. I'm not I'm not the best by any means, but I know how to hold my own and do my own thing. But it kind of blows my mind how these people with these really high percentages can win so many games when sometimes you just have people who are better than you, you know? Or even if you're a really good player and you're on a bad team, you know, it seems like they're never on bad teams. I don't know. It just kind of blows my mind. Even if you're like really good all of the time, there's so much, you know, like variables that go into it. I mean, at least, you know, you got to give yourself credit too, you know, myself, yourself, whatever, you know, as long as you know, the goal is to stay alive as long as possible and destroy as many ships, you know? And, you know, there's times where you just have to play ships like how you should, you know, and survive, and you're going to lose. And that's, you know, but that's just how it works, you know? So, anyway, we're going to check the scoreboard here, see if we got anybody. All right. Okay, another Bismarck. All right, we can go backwards. We're going to go backwards. Oh, yeah, the team melted. Yeah. I don't like games like that because I'm like, I can't do anything. So yeah. And what are you doing? You just sitting there? Alright. So I don't like your heart. Oh my god. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I do not like. And we're spotted. Never mind. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Engine boost. Engine boost. Engine boost. That's what I'm talking about right now when you need to get in position and you're spotted. If you have the acceleration mod system on, this is when it's important because I didn't waste my engine boost, but you know, the goal is not to get spotted and not have, you know, your Bismarck go oh, never mind, he just turned in. Okay. Ooh, that was pretty nice. See, I'm just gonna chill behind the island right here real quickly. Try to take out this Jervis with him. As long as they're behind that island. There, yes, come to me, Bismarck. Come on, let's be a team. I like teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. While I'm waiting, what is this? 53%. Yeah, I'll give you that. I know it's like divisioning up for sure. And it's really weird. My buddy and I rarely division up because I'm either trying to record good videos and I can't concentrate that well when I div up. But I swear to God, when I play with my friend, we always come in first and second place and we always lose. And I don't know if there's like some secret thing where Wargaming knows like your stats, and they'll, since they know you're a little bit better, they'll put you with, you know, weaker people. Not that it's bad, you know. I'm not ribbing people at all because I suck at many games. Yeah, but there's something mildly sketchy going on sometimes. You know, I feel like you have to be in. Like here's a perfect example. I was playing this game. I ran into T-Bull, and he was in this Vanguard. I was in my Bismarck, and there's two Atlantas coming our way alongside this island, and I was like, well, that's okay. Atlantas aren't going to be gutsy enough, you know. And of course, T-Bull pulled us out. I told my my New Orleans and whoever it was to watch out, and of course they didn't. And the Atlantis came from behind, torped us. We all got killed by torps. Okay, and yeah, so T-Bull used us as the bait, and it was perfect. It was amazing. And I'm like, I swear to God, this like never happens, you know. See, there you go. He's got his eyes on him. Bismarck's broadside. There is no way they're gonna fire on me. There's no way. He should always be firing at that Bismarck. See, this is a perfect formula right here. And like I said, you want to be seen. You want to be known. That's why I'd rather have that than concealment because, you know, you got 8.4 seconds reload. There you go. I'm taking care of the Jervis. That was way too early. He's taking care of the Colorado. And I ran into that. Don't even listen to what I'm saying. Look, because I just looked like an idiot. Oh, my God. Get me out of here. Oh, man. You caught me right there looking like an idiot. He's still aiming. Come on. I'm going backwards. Let's go, dude. Oh, my God. If I get deleted right now, I'm going to be so pissed. Oh, my God. Are they looking at me? No. Oh, my God. Come on. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. The tension is overwhelming. Okay, good. Come on! What are you doing? It's 1.2, 1.1, 0.9, point... Oh my god, I'm gonna get deleted. Oh my god, I'm so pissed right now. Yes, come on. Come on. Oh shit, and I just went out of detectability range. If he doesn't shoot at me right here, he's gonna be dumb. He should be shooting at me right now. That was a massive mistake on my part. And he did not. I want to keep shooting at the Colorado, but I'm going to stay right by this Bismarck and try to take out this Baltimore. And Baltimore's have actually smacked me, so I got to be really careful with this. Oh. Oh, those would have hit too. Spicy. Oh, no, let's go back. See, that's what I'm talking about. You want to be good friends with your BB. Oh, yeah. Just like clockwork, baby. See, and that's what's hard. If like you're in division right now, at least you would know what to expect. I got to keep looking at him to see what he's going to do. But he's turning into torps. I don't know if those are going to reach. Just want to keep following him. Sorry, but you're my shield guy. It's the Colorado. See, I mean, yes, I'm broadside, but
The enemy team has taken the lead.
he's smart. He should not be firing at me. And I don't like... Oh my god, what are you doing? Alright, we're going to do engine boost.
Engine boost active.
I don't know why he's turning like that. Oh, Jesus. You gotta be kidding me right now. Look at this Colorado. He's like, yummy. Yeah, keep going behind that island, Colorado, alright? Keep going behind the island, baby. And I don't know how to aim, but look at that. Alright, so here, I'm going to be spicy. This is where I love playing the Charles like this. So I know the DD's there. But I'm going to get as close as I can to this island, and I'm going to frickin' torp this Colorado. This is when I can play spicy. This is what's fun. I love it. Tell me if you like to play spicy. I love to play spicy too. Yeah. But if I screw up, I'm like an idiot. We're out of range of everybody else. That's okay. We're going to lose because the destroyers aren't capping the base, of course. Oh, there's only one. I don't want to sound like an ass, but that's the job of the destroyer, you know. Don't do that. We're going to swing around. Be safe. I'm going to put the sonar on just to make sure. Yep. See, there. Let's see. Of course. There they are. Take care of it. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. But there you go. There would have hit. So there you go. Perfect. Perfect example, right? See, and there's another game. 3 games in a row, man. I'm left here. Just chilling. It was the first time I got hit. You know? And there's 2 of us left. Like, are you serious? See this crap, man? I'm like, God. And 25,000 damage again. Alright, mate. So have you guys been getting cool patches? You like the patches? Do you think they're dumb? Do you think it's dumb because you get them in a crate? Do you want them to be earned? You know? I don't know. I love the patches. I think they're actually kind of cool. There's no other real thing to do other than wait. I'm going to play one more game with the dunk. And go from there. So. Woo! Oh, I love when you get that incapacitation. That steering. Knock them out a little bit. Torp dodge for days. Played in Division. Win rate is 61. Mostly Tier 6. Ooh, I love... Yeah, Tier 5, Tier 6. Absolutely fun. Not an avid collector. Definitely. Completely understandable. I absolutely love them. I want them to be earned, you know? Because it's like... Some of them are super cool looking. And, I don't... Wow. Yeah, I just lost... what was that? 10,000 credits. Okay, one more. One more with the dunk. One more with the dunk. Wow. And again, so for the third time, I have to say thank you again for everybody who watched. I know you could be doing better things, bigger and better things, depending on where you're at. Maybe in your part of the world, you're about to go to sleep, you know? And you're just chilling, watching videos. But I do appreciate you watching. It means a lot, and it helps in the train of me trying to become a CC. I really do appreciate it, and I just want to have fun, and I want to be entertaining and not get my ass kicked every game. But, man. Ooh, the opinion of the dunk. So, yeah, coming in right now a little bit later, Dunkirk's amazing. It's a glorified Graf Spee. It's very strong when you're not broadside. It's very, 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 very strong. You kind of feel like in Iowa when there's like even if you're by yourself and you know at some point you're gonna die and there's a bunch of cruisers coming at you. Like say you're by yourself and there's like 4 cruisers coming, you're gonna get like 2 or 3 of them, you know, before other people come up and try to kill you or eventually kill you or whatever. You surprisingly do feel intimidating. But like I said before, from all the videos you watch on PC, all of the reviews, you know, from like Jingles or Flamu or Flambase, what is that? What his name is, right? I Chase, you know, all those, you know, they're like the reviews are pretty brutal, and I can see why. But that's because it gets up tiered so much on PC, and you know, you'd be playing this against like a Bismarck, you know, on PC, which is ridiculous. So at that tier, you know, if you're at tier 6. And you're at tier 8 on PC, like every battleship shell is going to go right through you, even if you bow tank. And in this, not so much. Ganizen out? Yeah, it's going to suck. But you're right, this is, tier 6. So this will be an interesting test, that's for sure, getting up tiered. But it'll be hard, but it's going to be nothing like being on PC. So, but I love the ship. I really do. It's a good price, good money-making tier. And it's different, and I love different ships. I love when, you know, I mean, it's fun to grind, but, you know, I don't want to play the same sort of thing every time, even though, you know, different nations do different things, but I mean, look at that. It's still 7,000 damage. It's pretty good, you know, again, with the 330 millimeter shell, you know, and he's angled a little bit. I mean, he's a little broadside, but he's probably going to go right through me with this, but, well, that's right. He's like no guns, so he can't hit anything. I actually sold my Ganizen now. I love the ship, and yeah, but I'm terrible with it. I mean, I'm good with it. I've gotten a lot of good games, but it's just, you know, overall the variables, the numbers, it's terrible. But I mean, it's like every other ship. You can play it well, you can play it bad. It's just at the end of the day with RNG, you have, you know, 6 guns over 8 or 12. And this is good. Look, I'm actually getting support. This is gonna be good. This could be a good game right here. I like this. I don't know why that cruiser's broadside to the Ganizen now, but Nagato, yeah, that's what we should be shooting at. That's me not paying attention. I'm talking. But 1 bounce, typical. That's okay, especially with 330 millimeter shells. But you can still say broadside a little bit. Oh no, of course he's turning. I'm probably gonna switch to HE. That 35% fire chance is fantastic. Yeah, right after this salvo, I'm gonna switch, especially with that angling like that. There we go. Ganizen, now come back here. Come hang out with me, my guy. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. And for the games I played, this is about average for at least score right now. And for this is like an average game, which I like because as you've been seeing, it's been a little frickin' brutal, you know, on this live stream today. So let's see dispersion. Well, see, and that's actually, well, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. But sometimes, you know, it's just, ooh. Oh, I want to reload and smack him. So earlier, my second game in this ship, there was a graph speed doing the same thing. He was bound tanking me. Fired both turrets and did 16k damage, Citadel, and deleted him. So, I mean, this thing can shred cruisers. And that's what it's made to do, you know? It's just, you have to wait for them to get to you. See, that's another average salvo. Man. Yeah, but now you got, like I was going to switch, wait for the graph speed. But then you got the smoke screen coming up, and you're like, well, now I got to keep high explosive on for destroyer, you know? But now you got, who's over here? Miyoko, of course. Oh, just out of range. Just out of range. Oh, that was a little bit better. Give me some fires, man. There you go. Thank you. But if you're still here, David, yeah, it's you play it like an Iowa. And oh, I just saw that. I hope you get to be a CC. I do too. I really do. And my proof, people, again, thank you, is my Bismarck video. Almost got 5,000 minutes watched on that. It's a week old. It's crazy. You know, I've had my I've been actively posting videos for only a little over a month now, and it's like exploded. So, I mean, I'm really grateful that, you know, you guys are taking an interest, a liking. Like, that's crazy. Because actually, I'm just going to be brutally honest because I don't even care. I mean, it's the internet, which is, you know, you're not supposed to be. But I like, as a human in general, one of my core values is belonging. I've always wanted to be part of a team, you know, part of, you know, whatever. Like, my life's never been about money and crap like that. I just want to be with like-minded people and individuals. So, like, I know I have an opinion, you know, and those opinions are definitely wrong, and sometimes they're right, but the fact that you watch and actually take time out of your day, like, means the absolute world to me, you know, because I know how important that is. And, you know, just taking a liking or commenting or liking, you know, whatever. It's important, you know, it really is. It literally, it makes me so damn happy. And not doing it for money, you know, turning the, you know, what is it, the ads off and crap like that. That's what I want it to be, you know. I want it to be, you know, just like a, you know, a fun thing. A place to talk about commander setups, go over ships, you know. And like you said, is this worth it? You know, stuff like that. It's fun. I love talking about stuff like that. Because we're all nerds, man, you know. I'm working on my intro video, but it all started with the Bismarck when I was like 6 or 7 years old, you know. Just became addicted ever since to these frickin' pixelated warships. Now check this out. What are you doing, Graspy? Come on, please smack him. Jeez. It's that dispersion, baby. Look at that. He's only 8 kilometers away. But at least we're smacking him pretty good here. You went out you went out a little bit too far. Oh man. That's okay. I'll come to you. I mean, I know you got your torps. You probably launched. Well, no, he probably saved him. I don't think he launched him. Mr. Miyoko, of course. If I had some speed, we could dodge this, but yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I deserve that. Well earned. Well placed shot. Just waiting for those torps from the Graf. If he was gonna, trying to see if he was gonna assume I was gonna scoot forward or not. Oh, you got the DD flanking. Okay, baby. You know what? Let's no, we gotta be careful. We can't be too spicy. We can't try to be the hero. I don't want to be all alone here. I hope to God he plays that safe. He doesn't get smacked. Is he coming out? I should be firing at the destroyer, but I'm gonna do this first. Oh, okay. Interesting. Fubuki, Miyoko, they're gonna try to flank. Gneisenhoff's probably not gonna last. Craft speed right there. He was a little not smart before, so he might pop out. I'm gonna wait for him. These guys are obviously pushing, so I'm gonna need you know, help from my teammates. I don't know what that cruiser's doing over there. Hello. Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? Help me. You know, it's dumb to be firing at that, but... Oh, of course, yeah. Right when I fire my damn shot, the graph speed comes out. Yeah, no, you know it's going to bounce, but I just, you know, RNG. I want to get shells in the air, you know? So you never know. It's like Wayne Gretzky, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Or if you watch The Office, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What? I just screwed it up. God, the Michael Scott quote, you know? Oh, my God. And, of course, I just wasted that. And was detected. An idiot. Hashtag pay attention. So how's the Dunkirk? I love it. I love the ship. I really do. This is about super average game. I don't know what the battleships are doing in there. I know they're like pushing a little bit, but you knew is what it is. But the ship's fantastic. It's actually going pretty good for being up tiered right now. But totally worth it. I actually, if I were to be 100% honest, I'm kind of pissed I didn't get the 19,900 doubloon package because I was going to, but I didn't want to spend like $70, and I'm in the U.S. So, but because I want that flag, and actually you get 3 crates, and then you get, what is it, 25 of each rare flag? Like, that's pretty epic. And because I was saying earlier, I was terrified from all the reviewers on PC about getting up tiered and how bad it is, and it's a paper thin ship, which it is, you know, if you play it wrong. But the ship's totally worth it. If I could go back and buy the God, and I just switched my shell again, and there's the freaking Miyoko. God, this game has been a hell of a time with switching shells. I'm like getting ready to fire on the cruiser with AP, then someone kills it, and then the then a battleship comes out, and I got AP loaded when I need HE. It's like, come on, man. But I did say earlier, you can smack battleships pretty good with AP still. This isn't like a fully, like King George ship. You can still do quite a bit with both AP and HE. And what are you doing? Just dicking around, of course. Mr. Miyoko. See if we can hit him. Let's push. Yeah, what are we doing? Let's go. We can't all be Iowas, you know? Plus everyone's going to be like, get the hell back. You guys on the Facebook page? You guys see all the Iowa posts today? God. Uh-oh. Of course, we're going to get hit again. Jeez. Thank you for not causing flooding. Please miss. Oh, thank you. Okay. We're back on track. That's probably not going to hit with that terrible dispersion. 2 hits? 3 hits? 1 hit. Okay. Alright, I gotta like shut up and pay attention. My stream health. It says the stream's bad. Uh-oh. I'm sorry if it's bad. Internet's fine. From what I know. So I apologize. Yeah, it's in the yellow. Alright. It's a pickly position. Ooh, he's angled well. Look at that. Mr. King George knows what he's doing. We're going to do the same thing, though. Look at that. Oh, we might actually win. Wow, the last game. We might actually win. Wow, yeah. Okay, there we go. We're going to bow tank the King George. Who else is there? He's out there. We're fine. Tank just turning just a little bit more. A little more of an angle. There we go. All right. 8 seconds out. One of those. We're going to do one of those. It literally looked like he just picked up speed. Maybe my eyes are wonky. I don't know. All right, no fires, whatever. But yeah, this is like an average game. It's not good. It's not bad. This is 10th, 11th game now. But most of the games, like I said, they're around on the low side, like 45. But the average is around 50 to 90, with the average of that being maybe like 60, 65. So definitely not the best, but not the worst. And especially for the tier, it's actually pretty good for making money. I mean, it's not it's not like an Atlanta or like a Scharnhorst, but you can still do pretty good with it. Oh, well, there we go. We're just gonna sail in there and cap the base, and then we'll be golden. But I don't think it's overrated. I don't think it's there's a bunch of people on the Facebook page today, and they're like ripping it and think it's terrible. And I mean, you're definitely entitled to that. And there's situations where it's gonna get absolutely destroyed, but. It's literally, and I'm not trying to be a fanboy for wargaming, okay, but it's literally like every ship. You have to play it to its advantages, and you have to be very cautious on its disadvantages. I will say, though, the cons outweigh the pros for this ship. Like the turning circle radius itself, the terrible, terrible horizontal armor, the fact that you can get a gun taken out, and like you saw in the first video I streamed on here for the ship, my turret went out twice, but that was also the only game out of 10 or 11 games now where the turret's gone out. But there's like these glaring weaknesses of it. But I mean, you have to remember, at tier 5, like that was an up tier game, and I mean that's okay. 53,000, a few fires, made a little bit of money, it came in third, super average game. But you have the fastest speed of any battleship at tier 6, even though it's essentially a heavy cruiser. You have, I believe the turret speed is 5 degrees a second, which is like, for those of you who have the Scharnhorst, it's almost like the same. It's super fast, especially if you need to get out of a pickly situation and you're turning. The turrets can keep up really quickly. The fire chance is 35%, which is amazing. The guns, I've been saying this the whole time, and I hope it's right, but 330 millimeters is plenty for all the bonuses the ship has. I've citadel plenty of battleships at tier 5, like Fuso, Arizona, Colorado even. And especially, really only when they're broadside, obviously. But, there's always that person. A few times a game, there's always that person. No offense. It's been me too. But, so that's amazing. The HE is fantastic. Let's actually look at it while I'm finishing up here. The HE is fantastic at 35%. Here you go, just so you can see it. Hit points, mine are a little bit lower because the build, for those of you who are just coming in now, at 50,500. Armor, 16 to 340. It looks good, but it's not. Torpedo reduction, it's okay. So there you go. For artillery, I'm at 17.3 kilometers. Reload time is 26.6. I believe the default is 28. It's not the best, but at least it's something, Turn time, like I said, is okay, but for this number, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's 5 degrees per second, and I think it's amazing, especially if you're like playing the Pensacola, how slow those damn turrets are, right? There's a 35% for HE. The secondaries, for those of you just coming in, secondaries are terrible, but they're not. So 4.2 kilometers is absolutely horrendous, and 99% of them are on the rear. Yeah, you get a 5-second reload time, but the chance to set fire is at 9%, and if I believe I'm right, most of the time it's at 4 to 5, maybe 6% for battleships. So 9%, even though it's not a lot, it's quite a bit. And that's essentially so you want to make a corridor with the ship. You want to be protected from your sides. You never want to have your broadside. That's like every ship, but on this ship, you do not want your damn broadside shown. If you do, you're going to die in 1 second, okay? So if you're next to an island and say you got a pesky, destroyer or cruiser, and if you know that they're coming, or even if you don't know that they're coming, the second they come around, your secondaries, they're brutal. It's like Scharnhorst and Bismarck in terms of how many of them, and actually their dispersion is really good because they have to be really close, But for the people who are trying to do sneak up attacks on you, you're going to do a few thousand damage to them just with your secondaries, and maybe put a fire or two on them. So it's terrifying because they could, come up around, launch some torps, but it's a very good deterrent. You can't rely on it, It's kind of like having your backup, essentially. And it just sucks if you're doing like bow-in engagements with battleships who have, lower than 15 or smaller than 15-inch shells, where they won't be able to citadel you, bow on. Like you're not going to get like any secondary hits with that, which sucks. But then again, you have to remember you have 8 guns instead of 4. So, and then the only bad thing about that example would be you can get your turrets knocked out. So, it has the same pros and cons as any other ship. It's just they're stretched differently, But it's not a bad ship at all. It's not the greatest ship either, but it's definitely a collector ship. The story behind it is it's not that great, but it's still pretty damn significant. AA's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Since it has a good rudder, it'll be kind of pickly to see if they put in carriers in the game with all the planes going around. Her rudder shift is amazing, but her turn radius is terrible. So, for like mid to long range torps that you can at least see, it'll be really good. If you're facing, torps in general, or if when carriers come out, you got planes dropping torps. It'll be about average. I mean, it's still pretty good though, but it's just something to look out for. If you think that they're gonna bring carriers out in the game. For maneuverability, I showed everybody in the beginning, but I took off. God, I forgot what it is, but essentially it gives me full speed. So there you go. You can see 30.4 knots, fastest in tier 6 for battleship by far. The thing is spicy fast. I mean, like, you can get the frick out of engagements if you need to. And the joke with it is, you're backing up all the time. And it's true. You have to back up because you can't show your broadside. But I mean, you can back up fast, And there's a turning circle radius. It's terrible, but the rudder shift is amazing. It really is. Like I said before, it's kind of like playing a tricked out Scharnhorst when you're moving back and forth, trying to dodge torps. Detectability is terrible. Don't look at that. We're gonna go back. God, the guy's so loud mowing the lawn over there. God. But so yeah, it's a good ship. It's beautiful. Highly recommend. Definitely worth it. And for those of you who maybe if you're at work, I mean, you've probably seen this. You're probably gonna be like, I don't care. But it's so tempting. Look at the hey, Gabigna, GBN, yeah. That's right. So you look at the flag. It's actually really beautiful. I love the flag, man. It's super cool. It's like a weird looking fish thing, but hey, So this is actually a really good deal. For those of you who, if you watch this or if you, watch the other videos online, I really consider this. It's a really good price for it. It's like $70 US, I think, but you get the flags. That's cool. Everyone who wants to be unique. And if you say you don't, you're lying. 3 commander crates. Why not? Type 4 camouflage. It's pretty good. I wish it was premium time, but you get 25 of each rare. That's pretty sexy. And I love this ship so much. I mean, it's been so hard to play it live and talk about it, but I love it so much. I literally considered buying the XXL package after buying the regular ship so I could just get all the bonuses. Plus, if you buy it, you get a compensation of 15 million credits and all this other crap. So mathematically, you're actually getting a lot more bang for your buck. But not really. Anyway, but it's a fun ship. I highly consider, getting it, testing it out, but actually with that, I want to see where I'm at now. Oh, God, 57. That's okay. Look at that, 1,400 battles. Look at that. We hit 1,400 when we were playing live. That's cool. Oh, yeah, check this out. Talk to me about patches, after I get off here. Do you guys like patches? I got this, the little dragon thing. This dude's cool. Sawfish. Unleash the Quacken. The Quacken. Winston, assault DC dog. This is cool. Keel breaker. See, like, that should be earnable. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should be the Kraken medal. This should be the Kraken patch. And you have to get, like, I don't know, 20 Krakens or something. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. I'm at 16, and I've got 1,400 games, so maybe, like, 10 Krakens or something. But that'd be cool, right? So, I don't know. Let me know if you love the patches again. I love them, but I want them to be earnable. Because when you kill someone, and then say it sucks because it's like when you're, like, for those of you who play Call of Duty, you get, like, if you get, like, a Relentless, or if you get, like, a nuke, you get the super kick-ass calling card. You're like, oh, man, I wish I could get that. Because I can never freaking do it, But it's like, it's intimidating, It kind of is. And, you can be like a dude and be like, it's not intimidating, when you know it freaking is, But that'd be cool to be able to earn it. But then again, there'd be some of those patches you may not ever earn. But, so in that sense, it's cool, but it sucks. But it's also cool just to, open up your free package and get one, Because we all love goodies. But let me know how you feel about that. I think it's kind of cool. But other than that, I don't even know, man. I feel bad. I don't have that many ships either. But I sold, like, all my other crap. But, oh, yeah, that's the other thing. For those of you with battleships, if you have... God, getting ahead of myself. If you have Britannia... This ship is amazing. This ship is stupidly good. I mean, no offense, but you have the people who don't play, there's always people who've just started and they're at, like, tier 4. And this is, like, ultra seal clubbing. And I don't want to be considered a seal clubber, but every once in a while when you want to, like, stop playing a frickin' chess game, at tier 7 and you're, like, stressed out and you're trying to be like, if I angle this way, am I going to survive with this shell coming, from 18 kilometers, whatever. What I'm saying is, tier 4 French battleship Britannia is amazing. It's stupidly good. And I mean, I'm lucky enough to get, Jajard, and I mean the guy's a badass, especially with the megalomania. But those of you who, I mean, even for those of you who have Britannia or even Corbe, they're fantastic ships. And I mean, it sounds like I'm lying because it only has 2,900 XP, but it was a great game, But and even the Emir Baton, this ship pisses me off something fierce. So if you want to piss other people off, play this ship, okay? It's sort of, if I had to categorize it, it would be the new it's like the hipster cool kid cruiser, where it makes cruisers cool again, because no one plays cruisers. I mean, I love them. I think cruisers are the most fun. Like when I was talking about Charles Martel, the ship's fantastic, but this ship pisses people off, and it pisses me off. It's like, it reminds me of the Akatsuki. And all of you, whoever watches in the future, whoever watched this, whoever's watching it right now, you hate that ship. And those of you who have it, you love it. It's just, that's what this ship is. It's really damn good, and it helps build the cruiser community. So keep playing it, but don't play it against me, okay? Ooh, yes. That's the thing. Oh my God, I had to be careful. So I was drinking last month, and I was pissed because I wanted Gneisenau, and I spent $100 in the big German crates. Oh God, it's terrible. Oh man, and I didn't get the Gneisenau in $100 of the big German crates. I got it eventually, and then I sold it because I hate the ship. But so I wanted to be careful because I want the Lyon so bad with that. Even though it's like a shotgun and the dispersion's terrible, I can't even imagine the 16 shots. It just blows my mind. I think it would be fantastic. So, every once in a while, when I'm doing the Franks, whatever you want to call them, and you get the little small French crate. I there's a little bit inside of me, and I'm like, can I please get the Lyon? I want it so bad, man. But so yeah, I'm dying for that. It's gonna be fantastic, and that's the other thing too. So when Jean Bart comes out, I don't care how much it costs. I don't care how much the XXL packages. Buying that damn ship. We're doing day of freaking live stream purchase setup again, like I did with the Grafspee, and I wanted to do that today. I had to sleep in because it was a long weekend. But for the ships I do buy, for those of you watching, I'm gonna do most of them, if not all of them. I'm gonna do start doing it again. The wake up, literally buy, live stream, set up, live stream, play it live stream, just so you can feel the fear that that I'm feeling, when you're playing it, right off the bat, and you haven't tested it, it's like a test to see if you've done your YouTube research, right? But oh my God, it's 350. Holy crap, I have work to do. But yeah, Dunkirk, highly recommended. I don't recommend you rewatching this to purchase the Dunkirk because all the games sucked. But like I said, the ship's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Glaring weaknesses. Glaring, bonuses. Like I said, it is what it is. And I mean, it's really pretty. You have to play it like a cruiser, heavy cruiser, because it's a cruiser hunter. It literally says that when you log onto the game today. It's a cruiser hunter. But, and people think it's a little pretentious because it's French, but I think it's badass. It's super cool. Just being bow on and just smacking people all day is fantastic. Plus, you're getting targeted right off the bat. It's like Turpin syndrome. It's like Atlanta syndrome, where you're getting killed. But it's totally worth it, especially in the long game. When you're not targeted, I think it's going to be, especially for Tier 5, like full straight-on Tier 5 battles, it's going to be a force to be reckoned with of sorts. And if you get, like the Tier 4s and you're playing this in a Tier 5 game, you're going to smack everyone. I mean, you will obliterate everyone. Like I said, you Citadel battleships, you Citadel freaking cruisers, and you melt destroyers. So if you want to, here's the final thing I'm going to say. If you want to be in a ship, if you play this ship right, okay, this is the mindset. If you play this ship right, okay, and you want to feel like a hard ass, and you're like, bring it on, bitch, this is the ship I'd get. But you got to play it right. You got a bio tank. You got to make sure you switch shells at the right time. But I'm not afraid of battleships, cruisers, or destroyers. So, I mean, there's not many ships like that. I mean, the Iowa's one for sure. The Scharnhorst, definitely. I think Scharnhorst is probably the best ship in the game, in my opinion. But and I gotta do that once the channel builds up here. I'm like at 150 subs. I love it. In like a month, I got 150 subscribers. It's crazy. I mean, it's not like 10 billion, but pretty amazing to me. It blows my freaking mind that people would actually click the damn button, because I'm pretty lazy. But you feel like a badass in this ship, and I don't really have any fears, and it actually it takes away the fear of, or not the fear, the it makes you seem lazy, but you don't have to worry about turrets being behind you. I mean, obviously you have to have good map awareness, but you can rely on the secondaries, and they're really damn good when they do their job. So it kind of makes you lazy, but you just kind of just keep your eye on the horizon line and just angle correctly, when you need to. And then when your team's actually doing their job and you're helping each other out, then it's super brutal. The ship is just stupid because you're like, you're essentially put off if people know, if you do your research and if you don't have like a 15-inch shell battleship, like the Bayern, Colorado, whatever, if you've done your research and you're in a battleship with a smaller shell, and that, and the armor of the Dunkirk, you're not going to fire at it, Even if you're like broadside, it's almost a waste of time because you're just going to bounce shells at the angle of the armor plating of the Dunkirk. They're just going to bounce off. Or, you're going to do superstructure damage, but it's almost like being in an Iowa versus Iowa bow tank. You're just going to sit there all day and shoot each other. So the smart people who know the Dunkirk and know their shell size aren't really going to bother with you. And that's good for you long game. You're going to put more shells up in the air. You're going to do much more damage. So it's an intimidating ship like that. It forces people to flank you. But with your speed, with your rudder, they can't flank you. So, depending on map awareness, but in theory, that's how it works. You're able to back up super fast, super quickly, and you can always be angled with at least one ship. And obviously, that's why you got to be careful. That's why you want to be in a corridor. That's why you want, like an island beside you on one side, so you're protected on one side, but you're kind of like a one-on-one sniper of sorts with terrible detectability. But it's a fun ship. So if whoever's watching, or I don't know, there you go. But it is what it is. So again, thank you. I have one good game in this I might put on for the review, but I'm gonna keep trying to play a bunch until I get a really, really spicy game with this. Because every game's been like average, which is good. It's not bad. I'm making a bunch of money, but there'll be a review on this coming up, and Charles Martel should be this week for one of them, but both of them will be next week for sure. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. If you love it, if you love my crap, it'd be cool if you subbed. It helps me become closer to being a CC. There could be those of you who hate my voice, hate my play style, think I'm an idiot. It is what it is, but point is I'm grateful. So that's my goal, just to keep applying, get in there, and because I want to help people. It's fun, man, but it is what it is. So thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. And yeah, peace out, Girl Scouts.